I'm headed over to the farm to get some clay for the earth oven. I'm pretty excited. They have a couple of spring-fed ponds, and several years ago, John had one of them expanded. And while the excavator was in there doing its work, I was down there watching, and it started pulling up what looked to me to be pure clay. And my mind immediately went crazy. The reason being, I knew I wanted to do this earth oven. I also really enjoy pottery. Started thinking I could have a kiln. Anyway, none of that has materialized, but the earth oven is well on its way as a project. Come on, dude. Well, I was gonna dig over here, but right over there looks like easy access. This is a pretty steep hill here, and I really would like to kind of scrape so I don't dig any big holes on the shore. So there's a lot of easy access shoreline on this pond over there, so I think maybe I'll drive around the other side and back in there. And Ziggy's having a grand old time. Look at that. Oh, amazing. Exactly what I need. All right, found a new spot to dig, and I'm thinking this would be easier if I was in the water. I'm not sure if that's right, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Steep bank over here, so be careful. If it works for Ziggy, it can work for me. This could be a horrible disaster. Don't be pushing me over now. I got in here without falling. Don't ruin it. My life is all the gym I need. Whew, this is heavy stuff. Well, I definitely thought shoveling the clay out of the pond was going to be the hardest part. But it turns out clay's pretty heavy. Especially when it's laden with water, I guess. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 buckets. That was a good workout. Come on, Z. Let's go for a walk. Oh. All right, Ziggy, you ready for a run? Watch out! Watch out! Attaboy. Outrun the horseflies. Easy for me to say. figured while I was down here at this end of the garden, getting the straw or the hay, I'm using hay for the earth oven, I'd put a couple of these stones. I picked these up from the garden the other day and brought them down here. I needed a wheelbarrow, so I just dumped them. I figured while I was down here, I'd put a couple of them on the wall. And while I was here, I found one of the tines for my tiller, just in the stone wall. So I clearly picked it up with some rocks and just set it in there. So I think this is the last one I was missing, so that's pretty awesome. Nervous. I'm about to get started on building the foundation layer. So I've got the rock, the stone behind me, but I want to put a layer of cob between the stone and the insulation layer. Hey Ziggy, you gonna help me mix? I'm just checking this for reference to remember how many buckets of sand to how many buckets of clay. And I thought it was 2, and this says 2 to 3, so I remembered correctly. You're gonna have to move, Ziggy. You're not gonna like it very much. I don't want to dig around you, bud. I like you, but I don't think I like you that much. Watch out. Watch out. Thank you. So this is pretty cool. I'm really excited about this. You can probably tell. But you never really know exactly how much. 2 to 3 buckets is the information from Build Your Own Earth Oven book. 2 to 3 buckets of sand per 1 bucket of clay. I started with 4. I do think I'm going to get a couple more in here. See how that goes. It's mixing together really well. I think I've got it a little too wet. So I'm going to put some more sand in and then go grab the hay and start kicking that in here as well. This is super exciting. The kids just got home, they're gonna help me.
Is that the clay?
Yeah, this is clay and sand mixed together. We have to mix it like this.
Can I come in?
Yes, I hope you will. Sometimes there's rocks in it, so be careful. Don't
Martin,
like
are you
jump,
going to?
stomp and jump. Just walk around.
Yeah. Hey, you? Oh my god. Oh, it's so
Ziggy's
cool.
helping. Sorry, Ziggy. Just trying to get more water. A little dry over there.
Oh my god.
This is how people have done this for thousands and thousands of years.
It's fun. It's so cool. Oh, this feels so wrong.
If you step on a rock, get it out. Like that. I just stepped on a big old rock. So what I do is rinse them off so we can keep the... Look, I stepped on that one. It's like a knife blade.
This feels so weird.
But I can't get it.
Martin, doesn't it feel
That's
so
just plastic,
weird?
bud.
Yeah.
I got a plastic tarp under this so we don't lose any water.
Oh, we're stepping in it.
Come on, Mama!
We're stepping in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
How was Grammy and Gramps?
Good.
What are they up to now?
They're building the thing for the hot tub.
Oh, nice.
What is this for the wood burn pizza oven?
Yeah, it's gonna go right on top of that. This is the floor.
Daddy, that place really dry?
Is what?
That place getting dry. Are you sure this is clay?
I'm 100% sure it's clay and sand. So I mixed 3 buckets
Mommy,
of clay with
this
6
feels
buckets
so
of sand.
wrong. And you can't step in here with your shoes on.
Come on, Mama.
Daddy, can I spray some water here?
I know, they're coming up.
Some water there?
We don't need any water, but look, you could just take this water, there's a little puddle here, and whoop, scoop it up like that with your foot.
What's the point of doing this?
It mixes the sand and the clay.
Mommy, are you coming in? Daddy, can we, are we gonna spray it on our feet after?
Yeah, we can hose down our feet, yeah.
I want to be done.
Okay.
Seriously?
Stand over there. Okay. Lift up the bottoms. Okay, other one. Good. All right, now we do what's called the burrito roll.
Are we gonna roll in the mud?
No.
You're gonna eat the mud.
What's a burrito roll?
I'll show you.
Are we gonna have it for dinner?
No, it's not something you eat in this case.
Should I grab some clay first?
What?